Carbon dioxide is not a pollutant. It's not a greenhouse gas either. That's all bullshit. Let's talk about some more bullshit. Carbon dioxide is sustenance for vegetation. In other words, it's food. It's not the only food, but it is a food source for vegetation. And vegetation takes that carbon dioxide and they convert it into oxygen. So how is that a pollutant? Vegetation requires carbon dioxide. They grow better the more carbon dioxide. When you talk to your plants, they grow better, faster, because you're breathing carbon dioxide onto them. They love carbon dioxide. They love it. And plants follow the rules of all life when it comes to food. When food is plentiful, there's more fornication. There's more reproduction. There's more population. When food is scarce, there's less fornication. There's less reproduction. There's less population. That's true for humans, bears, rabbits, and roses, and bananas. It's true for all life. It's a very simple, natural law that nature follows. When food is plentiful, there's more reproduction. When food is scarce, there's less reproduction. So what happens if you introduce a lot of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere? Well, you get a lot more vegetation. More vegetation means more food for grazers, for those species that subsist on vegetation. And more grazers means more predators, which means more life in general. I'm looking at deer right now grazing on grass on the side of the highway in Texas. Because that's what deer do. They graze, they eat vegetation. Now imagine there was more vegetation, there'd be more deer, and there'd be more food. So, basic 8th grade science. Nothing new here. Just trying to get it across that all this talk of carbon dioxide being bad is bullshit. Even us humans need carbon dioxide. There used to be, back when they were just starting out with the oxygen tanks that you might see your grandparents on, they used to add carbon dioxide to those oxygen tanks because it allowed for the facilitation of the oxygen better inside our bodies. Even we need carbon dioxide. And we need it with the oxygen. We can't, I know a lot of people take straight oxygen from oxygen tanks, but that's actually oxidizing your body and killing you. It makes you feel good for a few minutes. Might give you some pep energy for a few minutes. But after that, it has a lot of negative effects. Just putting straight oxygen into your body. Our bodies require carbon dioxide. All vegetation, all life on Earth requires carbon dioxide. So to try to scare you with this temperature change crap, like, oh, the Earth's going to change temperature, it's going to warm, global warming, it's all crap. I hope you didn't buy into that crap. global warming is not caused by carbon dioxide. It's not caused by humans burning oil. Oil is a hydrogen carbon mixture molecule. It's a hydrocarbon. Two elements needed for life. If you look at basic chemistry or biology, yeah, you'll see all those molecules. You'll see those chains of hydrogen with carbon, with oxygen, because those are necessary for life. Just because you burn oil and coal, there's not enough noxious gases, like they try to scare you with this nitrous oxide crap, but if you've got a lot of atmosphere, like say Nebraska, it's not going to cause you any problems. It's not going to cause you any harm. There's things in nature, in the atmosphere, that will neutralize those nitrous oxides. But anyways, they try to scare people with this whole carbon dioxide shit. I mean, the ocean itself gives off like something ridiculous, like 5 trillion tons of carbon dioxide every year, because shit dies and it gives off carbon dioxide. And the earth is one big structured mechanism that works in compliance with everything inside it. It's a single solitary system. And all that carbon dioxide gets out to the vegetation, and the vegetation uses it as food, as sustenance. So then they try to scare you like, like in 100 years, our temperature of the earth might change by it might raise 0.2 degrees. What do you frickin' do? Good, I hope it does. Because warmer temperatures mean more vegetation. More vegetation means more food. Don't believe me? Look at the equator. Look at where food grows. Look at where humans exist. Look where the temperature's the best. Look where there's the most vegetation, the most life is around the equator. And the equator is some of the hottest spots in the world. Some of the warmest, some of the most humid. Vegetation grows really great there. Well, what about the ice caps? What about them? Well, they're going to melt. How are they going to melt? What's the Arctic sitting at? 10 degrees? So what? You raise the temperature by 1 degree, and now you have 11 degrees. So how is that going to, water melts at 33 degrees. Not 11, not 12, not 13. Oh, the ice caps are melting. Bullshit. Go look at the recent news. The ice caps are growing. The Arctic and Antarctic circles are growing with ice. There's plenty of periods, and they try to say like, we have all this information. Bullshit, you don't. You would need temperature gauges for thousands and thousands of years, and readings for thousands and thousands of years to actually make an accurate prediction. But they don't. They don't have that crap. They don't have that information. There's been periods of this earth that have gone through warming and cooling. Back at a time when humans didn't even know what oil was, or how to burn it, or how to use it, or how to make gasoline out of it. When the population was just a fraction of what it is today. A small fraction of what it is today. Oh, global warming, it's just crap, bullshit. It's just crap they make up to scare you. And then they put in that carbon tax crap. Just, it's all bullshit. It's what it is. I say a lot. Because I just told you. Nah, you probably already knew it. It's bullshit. Carbon dioxide is not a pollutant. It's not a greenhouse gas. If you add carbon dioxide to a greenhouse, the vegetation is going to suck it up and turn it into oxygen. So it can't be a greenhouse gas if the end result of the greenhouse is oxygen. They just stupid. It's dumb. How are they going to predict the world? They think the world is stupid. You know, the world is in equilibrium. If there's too much carbon dioxide, I'm pretty sure the Earth will fix it. How? By growing more vegetation. That's how the Earth gets rid of excess carbon dioxide. If there's too little excess carbon dioxide, well, what's the Earth do? It grows less vegetation. And that would be bad for you and I. Because we need vegetation to live. And if you're a meat eater, more vegetation is better. Because more vegetation means more food for grazers like cows, deer, buffalo, pigs, sheep, goat, rabbits, all that stuff. There'd be a lot more food if there's a lot more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This whole carbon dioxide is a pollutant is a lie. It's bullshit.